So I want to see all of our hands looking something like this today, okay?
Dirt.
I know.
Happy Earth Day! We're planting trees along Rainbow Road this year, and it's really special because this is a project that Milo and Tara are helping with, specifically to benefit pollinators and to grow food for the future.
These are quite special trees. They're sweet chestnut. They're European by Japanese, and they produce a really nice nut in their maturity that, you know, hundreds of pounds. They're great for, you can make flour with them, and you can also just roast them on the fire, like the Christmas song, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
And these are really legacy trees that will grow for hundreds of years. And here we have, for example, this is a green ash. We've interspersed European chestnuts with different species like red oak, and we have a beautiful choke cherry at the end there. And the kids are planting trees they'll be able to bring their children back to admire and encourage them to plant trees themselves.
So how can we make it easy for somebody who's going to be hand watering these?
With a hole around it.
So we're gonna plant this lupin in the ground, and we're gonna plant this lupin because lupin really helps to fix nitrogen in the soil. It has these little nodules at the bottom, and the lupin will help create more fertile soil for this tree to grow. And also they're really good for pollinators. Bumblebees really like lupin flower, and they're really beautiful. So they're for both the people, the plants, and the pollinators. So
they will be nice shade trees and produce food, and they also produce some really nice flowers for our native pollinators, as well as the European honeybee, which we enjoy the honey from. Who's ever done sheet mulching? What kind of food is this going to help? Mushrooms. It's a mushroom food, fungi food, and it's going to keep the grass from growing up and competing with the roots of the newly established tree. And it'll break down into food for the tree eventually. So.
Okay, you step on it and I'll hold it.
Do you want the hole deeper or do you want it bigger?
These high school students that are here tree planting today for Earth Day are international students from Japan, Vietnam, and Germany, as well as leadership students, and then just some general students from the high school between the grades of 10, 11, and 12.
Well, I've been doing the nature-based class at Salt Spring Elementary for a number of years now, and every spring we try to do a good study on the pollinators or some other natural process, and this year we have been. So all of the students have chosen a pollinator to study, and their final project will be a mobile of various facts and origami pollinators and little things that they're going to add to their presentation. So planting trees for the pollinators feels like a perfect activity.
Well, thanks to Country Grocer for buying all of these trees. We were able to reach out to other community groups, and thanks to Foxglove and Windsor for helping make this project happen.
That's perfect. It's all for you.
Oh, thank you.
We actually probably the water. We're gonna water it in, so that'll pack it down.
We gotta make a moat.
Make a little moat.
We gotta make a moat.
Oh, looking good.
It's a sad lupin.
Nice job, girls. Perfect.
Thank you.
So we just planted those chestnuts along Rainbow Road in front of the high school. We're back at the elementary school. We've just put in a heart nut tree, and we've got 2 apples over there and a pear planted over across the other side of the field. We're going to be doing some fruiting shrubs along the little berm here, and some really hardy, nice flowering trees up on the bank.
It really helps us to actively demonstrate the importance of Earth Day and giving back to the earth, and there's been a few different activities, but just coming out as a whole school community and every class contributing to beautifying the grounds and talking about, come back in 50 years and bring your kids and talk about that I've helped plant this tree and gave back to the earth. I think it's powerful, They're restless, but it's powerful.
All the 8 classes at Salt Spring Elementary, kindergartners through 5th graders help plant, plus the high school leadership club and the international students. So we've gotten a lot done today. Thank you.